What's up guys, today we're gonna fix these headlights, finally. Gonna get all this disgusting, I don't even know what the hell to call it, it's just like haze and shit, get it out. One thing that I wanted to mention, just look at this car, like I spent like all day cleaning it, just look at it.
Tell me that's not beautiful right there.
Okay, so first thing you're gonna want to do, tape up the area. So make sure not to go on the light with the tape, just go everywhere else. Try to squeeze it in between the light and the paint, so you know you won't scratch any of the paint whenever you're sanding. So what you're going to need is a headlight restoration system, or that's what they call it anyways, just a kit. And I bought 1000 grit because I just think that it's going to clean a bit deeper than just this. What it comes with is a microfiber. Sponge, applicator, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 grit, and headlight restoring polish. First thing you're gonna want to do is wet the surface, just lightly, or else you're gonna take off all the tape too. Spread it with your hands to make sure everything's wet. Same for the sandpaper. Fold it in half. Actually, you should use a sponge for this, but you should put a sponge inside so it's like a more even surface. You can just do it like this, comes out the same. So just you're gonna start this way. You're gonna start side to side, and then you're gonna move up and down to like cross what you just did to make sure it's all smooth. Don't be scared whenever it gets hazy, it's normal. You can already see the dirt starting to lift off. If you have lights like mine with like details like this, try and get in between. You're gonna go at a bit of a different angle than everything else, but try and get in between cracks. Make sure you cover everything. Sand a good amount, don't put too much pressure, just like a lighter pressure. If it starts to get dry, just wet it a bit again. Like I said, once you're done one way, pass the other way. I'm gonna go up and down. If you don't have a sponge or something to put in between, just hold it like this so you have like about an even pressure. If you hold it like this, you should be fine. Okay, so after you're done with your 1000 grit, I want to just pass some light water on it. Just wipe it off with your rag. You know, look all scratched and haze over, but that's normal. Next step, you move up to the next level. So now go into this, your handle, sponge, whatever the hell you want to call it. Get your 2000. Put it on there. Again, same process, wet it. Wet the pad too. I like to just go like this, spread the water, my hand's wet, do that, good enough, or else I find it's too wet. And you're gonna do the same thing, side to side, up and down. You're gonna repeat the same process for all of them. So I'm gonna do do that quick. I'll get back to you guys. So just finished with the 4000. With the 4000 you should see less of like the white stuff. Just do the same thing as usual. Pass the water. Clean with your rag. Now you should barely see any like scratches or anything. And pass over with your hand to make sure it's smooth. If it's not smooth, then just go back with it. Yeah. So if everything's smooth, you're okay. If not, go back, and if it's really deep the scratch, like if you missed it from the beginning, you might want to hit it with 1000 and go up through all the steps again. Once you're done with that, you want to put on the applicator pad. This is the thicker pad. Take your polish, shake it up. Apply an X across the pad. You won't need more than that. Once you go onto it, do little circles to make sure it's even across the pad. So that's okay. And then this, you could go into circles, you could do sideways, whatever way. Just make sure it all covers, and you're gonna see that it becomes a lot shinier. Forgot to mention, this part is always done dry, and once you see it starts to haze over, like you're not really doing anything extra, like you've already covered it a couple times, 3-4 times the whole light. You just take your rag, not wetting it this time, just wipe it down, trying to get it drier side. Just want to buff it out. There's your final result, nice and clear compared to before. When it looks like that. So before, after. Big difference. That's gonna make a big difference at night too whenever you actually need to use your lights. Finally done both lights. They're looking really good. Shout out to Phil for the supplies. And guys, try this at home. Tell me how it works out. And don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.